everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Sunny.
And I'm Flower.
And we're the Mystic Paw Sisters.
So today, just quick disclaimer, you've probably read the title, and from my first instinct, sometimes what I do is read quitting. Oh my god, they're quitting.
But no, we're not quitting. Looks like we have an audience here today, but yeah.
We have Kwai and Sunny's buddy named Jelly Bean or something. But yeah. So today we're going to be talking about what to consider before quitting.
You quit.
Meaning what to think about before having the end decision. I want to quit. I'm quitting. Announcing it to the world.
You should think about it. Really, am I going to or not?
Because quitting is a lot like the word hate. Hate, me and Sunny, when we were much younger, we were always in our house, we weren't allowed, not allowed to, but we weren't.
We just thought hate was a bad word. We didn't.
Well, that's kind of what we were in a way taught, because it's a really strong word in some cases. It's not saying I hate apples, I hate you. That's a pretty strong phrase.
That's really strong.
But it's kind of like the word quit. Quitting, honestly,
it just means you're done with it.
You're done.
You're done. You're
stopping.
You're not doing it at all.
For sure. You're really stopping.
Yeah.
And a lot of times.
So that's why you need to think about it.
Exactly. And a lot of times, I've seen this on Animal Jam YouTube, people are really inconsistent with saying they're quitting. For example, they say, I'm quitting. I've lost motivation. Then all of a sudden,
they're back. They're back.
But by the way, this has to do with AJ YouTube, not Animal Jam, just playing it. But they'll say, I'm quitting because I've lost motivation.
Or some people, I've seen someone just put I'm quitting, and it was
no reason, just that.
Just I'm quitting, and then it was what you get.
And then, but then that's fine. But then they decide to come back, and then they decide to quit again, and then they decide to come back. That's really.
And then that's just kind of what?
It confuses everyone. It's a little bit just
makes you kind of a little bit not angry, but it's just a bit
and why are they doing that?
It's a bit a bit confusing.
Confusing.
I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to.
A little bit annoyed in a way, because you're is this person gonna quit again and then come back? What are they? Why are they doing this? Maybe they are having trouble thinking it out, but that's kind of why we're here to help you, just to consider some things before you decide I'm quitting. I'm announcing this on my YouTube.
I'm smiling because I'm smiling back to Jelly Bean. By the way, I just don't want to make them feel sad.
Okay, so. For starters, one thing to think about, in a lot of situations, you should think about the pros and cons.
Yeah, in any situation. I mean, not any, because, if you're in the life or death situation, you must, fast. Okay. But we're not talking about that. So, you should really, lay it out. Maybe it makes me really stressed, but then you could say, but then, really, do I have to...
Sorry, that's okay. But then just weigh out the pros and cons. Write them down, think about them, or talk about them with somebody, which can actually really help you.
For example, we talked about it.
And then I also talked to my mom because, I have a little story time. I wanted to quit twice. I'm opening up about this. It's not that big of a thing to open up about, but I'm just telling you guys. And now I'm at 2 times. But
we can say letters.
it's not actually recently. It was quite a while back. And it was quitting YouTube. Once.
A few months ago, actually.
Yeah. Once it was actually when we post our first video. I can clearly remember typing to my texting or Google Hangouts with my friend and saying not my in real life friend, saying she's how is your channel going? I'm I'm thinking of quitting. But honestly.
Wait, you Google Hangouts to her?
Yeah, I was talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't actually announcing it to anybody, but I was just talking it out. But I wanted to quit. Why did I want to quit? I think it was a lot for me to take on. We hadn't posted in 2 months.
We were really confused on how we got 30 subs in that much. It was it was a bit too much for us.
It was just too much for me. We had just gotten into online school, that was a new thing. It was a lot for me. And then I decided to keep going, and look what we have now. We have great, awesome, really kind subscribers. We made great friends, and then I wanted to quit another time a couple months ago because it was causing me a lot of stress. I already had a lot of anxiety at the time, but then it got even more for some reason because of the channel. I was we're not posting, we're not doing this, we're not doing that.
She was stressed out about what people were thinking, oh my gosh.
Yeah, more anxiety than
I told her. It doesn't really, it does matter, but it doesn't really matter because we can
It doesn't matter how many subs you have.
And also, wait, she wasn't thinking of that though.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter like that we haven't posted in a while. We already have like people aren't like thinking about that every day. It's not like the biggest thing on their mind. Like it's okay. We can just come back whenever we want. Like now we don't have a frequent posting schedule. It's kind of just like off and on, which is okay.
It depends on our schedule.
Yeah.
So another reason why I chose not to quit, one, because like we decided like, hey, but then I like tried video again. I'm like, this is actually really fun doing it with Sunny and like doing this together. And then I also thought all of the connections and friendships that I've made on AJ YouTube could not be the same as they would be if I had quit. Like, I could totally still talk to them on Omelette. I talked to Rainbow Swim. Oh, okay, yes, I'm still here. I talked to Rainbow Swim, Loafly, and Art with MB on Omelette Arcade, which is like a little live stream chat thingy. And even though I thought, like, I can still talk to them, I realized
it's not going to be the same.
We're not, for some reason, there was one part of me that was like, it's not going to be the same. I'm just not going to be able to do collabs with them. I'm not going to do all this stuff that I would be able to do if I stayed. And that was a big reason why I stayed. Think of basically...
And also, all of you guys... Oh, I'll try the chicken.
Okay. But...
I'm just gonna try the chicken. That's really good. Actually, really good.
Love you, Mama.
Love
Okay.
you, Mama.
Okay. Now back to the chicken. I mean... But anyways, what I was saying, you should basically really consider what you're losing and maybe what you're gaining, and think about why you're quitting.
Yeah, I will let you chicken. I'm sorry.
It's
well,
okay. And you should think about why you're quitting. Yeah. Think about if you could change the reason. Let's say you're quitting because you're really stressed. What could you do to make yourself less stressed?
Like maybe not like have a posting schedule. Like that helps. Like if you're like stressed because like I have to post today. It's more not chillaxing. What? You can be more like non-stressed about it because like you don't have a posting schedule, so you don't have to post on that day.
And if you're losing motivation, try to find ways to motivate. Maybe if you guys want, we can do a video on how things to motivate yourself.
Or video ideas.
Because sometimes some people lose interest in the game, which honestly is totally okay. And some people, like Azura Star AJ, switch to art, which you can also do. But basically, this is just for people who are kind of like unsure about quitting, and they're saying like, I think I'm gonna quit. And then they don't actually end up quitting, like, that's fine, but I wouldn't recommend announcing it. I'd recommend saying, I'm taking a break. Maybe you explain it in the description about you're thinking of quitting because give the reasons. And then,
I'm talking to them.
You can sit down, by the way. And then you can just kind of think about it on your break, not having to stress about having to post videos or anything. Yeah. So, yeah. And we wanted to do this video to
not inform you, but I'm sorry. But
the chicken's got to your brain.
That was I was thinking. To just kind of
help you guys, guide
you, make you not as stressed if you are stressed right now about thinking of quitting, and it's totally okay if you want to quit.
Yes,
but here's some things to consider before you quit.
Yeah. So, in short ways, number 1, what are the pros and cons? Number 2, why? Number 3, is it really quitting? Are you done, or are you going to come back later on? Because maybe you can just say, I'm quitting AJ YouTube, but you can do art or edits or something.
Or you can do other stuff too.
Yeah. Or maybe say I'm taking a break, or maybe I'm taking a break from Animal Jam.
Yeah, like Rainbow Swim's taking a break right now, but she is going to come. I think is she back or no? I don't know.
So. You spin me right around. Sorry, okay. She's but for example, Marshmallow Queen AJ, I think.
Yeah. She's doing an editing.
She's doing editing now, but she said, hey, I'm quitting Animal Jam YouTube, but I'm still going to do editing, and I'm still going to play AJ. Yeah. So just whenever you feel the need to quit, think about the pros and cons. Think about why you're quitting, just to make sure you don't end up making the wrong decision and regretting it later. So thank you all for watching. We will be announcing the winners.
Yes, soon.
Subscribe soon. We will be announcing the winners of the giveaway very soon. We just want to. I'll put in the link. description box just so we give you guys one more chance because you're rolling on my shoulder because we got 3 more subs.
Subscribe
So
if
thank
you'd like
so
to
much.
see more videos like this
And other things that are much more
fluent.
fluent.
What
Anyways,
does fluent
guys,
mean?
thank you so much for watching and
Bye.
stay safe
And
and peace out.
Can't even see the emoji I'm doing.